Hello and welcome back to another other video. Today we are talking about a recap of a recent derecho that happened across the plains in the Midwest, and this one had a lot of Twitter talk and news articles written up about it. I found this one on foxweather.com, which showcases a lot of the weird points about this derecho. As many derechos do have their weird points. The first image here, which is a video, but I'm not going to play it, is of eerie green skies in South Dakota as the derecho swept through. Green skies are usually a signature of maybe a tornado, but in this case, it was a derecho. So here is the the radar imagery here with some overlays of the winds. We have multiple towns here. We have Timberlake at 84 miles an hour, Agar at 91, Huron at 96, Cavour at 80, Howard at 99, Ree Heights at 87, Spencer at 80, Butte at 82, Wall Lake at 85, and Sioux Falls at 80 across South Dakota and Nebraska. Now, top derecho wind reports here. So Howard, South Dakota, 99 miles an hour, almost at a Category 2 hurricane strength. Huron, South Dakota at 96, Agar, South Dakota at 91, Ree Heights, South Dakota 87, and Wall Lake, South Dakota at 85. And you can see here another picture. Sky turns green in Laverne, Minnesota as well during the derecho. And again, just a quick refresher here. A derecho is a widespread and long-lived wind event associated with thunderstorms, wind damage of at least 58 miles an hour across a 400-mile swath. 70% of all derechos occur during the May to August timeframe. Now, this derecho is, well, now the fourth across North America, but the third in the U.S., joining the June 2022 Great Lakes derecho, which we covered live here on this channel, through Fort Wayne, Indiana, where extensive damage was received, and the May 2022 Midwest derecho across Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, and Minnesota, as well as Kansas. Another similar derecho in this section of the country. Again, as it said, the main time frame for derechos is May to August, and all four of these in North America have occurred between May and now in July. The only other one here, it was the Canadian derecho in May, which happened 9 days after the one in the Midwest. So I have the Iowa State Meteorology Department here. This is a satellite loop or a radar loop of the storm that we are covering here. So let's go all the way back and play. So here is the originating part of the derecho here in Montana, goes through North Dakota, really starts to get its legs here into South Dakota. This is the main part of the derecho here. You can see that bow echo. It moves south into Iowa and Nebraska, and then you see some stuff out front. You start to see that low pressure developing, and then it's a line of thunderstorms moving through Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio overnight, the 6th and into the 7th. So we're going to watch it one more time here. You can see that it really catches its legs right across that South Dakota-North Dakota border and moves through Sioux City and through there at probably its peak intensity, moves through Iowa as it's starting to diminish at this point. This is overnight Central Daylight Time, so of course it will weaken overnight. But derechos always fascinate me. I think that, they're not really talked about as often. This is probably the first major derecho that's gotten a lot of news coverage since the 2020 Iowa derecho, which had over 110 mile an hour winds. So when a derecho is in the news this much, I just have a feeling that I need to cover it. I mean, I love these things because they're kind of always under the radar as we're watching a radar loop. But they kind of always sneak their way into headlines, but of course not as many people know about them. The main summertime weather events are tornadoes, hurricanes, hailstorms even, but derechos are in this time frame. This is the peak time now, so just be on the lookout there as these thunderstorms, they get collected into those bow echoes and travel for a very long time, having extensive impacts, even resembling a tornado in some spots, but still straight line winds. That is where derecho gets its name from, meaning straight in Spanish. But that is all the information that I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap and kind of going over all the setup and everything and some of the main talking points. But if you found this video informative, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. And I'll see you guys next time.